Love is, without a doubt, the most powerful force in the universe. It's the invisible thread that binds us, the spark that ignites our passions, and the balm that soothes our wounds. But let's take a moment to unpack what love truly means, especially when we say that love gives all and requires nothing in return. It sounds almost poetic, doesn't it? But there's a profound truth nestled within those words that we often overlook. To give all, what does that really entail? It means pouring every ounce of our attention, our energy, our focus into the people we love. Think about it. When you truly love someone, you're not keeping a scoreboard in your mind, tallying up what you've done for them versus what they've done for you. No, when you love deeply, you give without any expectation of receiving. You give because your heart compels you to. You give because seeing them happy brings you joy that surpasses any material reward. Now let's be real. This kind of love isn't always easy. It's not about grand gestures or flashy declarations. It's in the little things, the everyday moments. It's the quiet support you offer during tough times, the listening ear when they need to vent, or the simple act of being present. This is love in its purest form, and it requires a level of vulnerability that can be daunting. But here's the kicker. When you give all, you discover a sense of fulfillment that's hard to find elsewhere. It's essential to understand that this selfless giving isn't born out of a desire for recognition or validation. It's not about the accolades or the thank yous. It's about the joy that comes from the act of giving itself. When you give freely, you tap into a wellspring of inner peace and contentment. You find that your happiness doesn't hinge on what you receive back. It flows from the love you share. But let's not romanticize this too much. There are moments when giving all can feel exhausting. There are times when you might question if your love is being reciprocated. You might feel vulnerable, even taken for granted. And that's okay. It's part of the journey. Love isn't always a smooth path. It's a winding road filled with ups and downs. But remember, the essence of love is not transactional. It's not about keeping score. It's about the connection, the bond, and the moments that take your breath away. When we embrace the idea that love gives all and requires nothing, we free ourselves from the chains of expectation. We learn to love for love's sake, not for what we might gain. This shift in perspective can be life-altering. It allows us to form deeper connections, to be more present, and to appreciate the beauty in the act of giving. So how do we cultivate this kind of love in our lives? It starts with self-awareness. Recognize your motivations. Are you giving to receive? Or are you giving because you truly care? It's also about setting healthy boundaries. Love doesn't mean losing yourself. It means finding strength in vulnerability while also protecting your heart. At the end of the day, love is a choice. It's a choice to give all, to be open, to be vulnerable, and to embrace the messy, beautiful chaos that comes with it. And when you do, you'll find that love has the power to transform not just your life, but the lives of those around you. So, let's choose love, let's give all, and let's celebrate the incredible journey that unfolds when we do.